Is this man dangerous and a potential stalker, or am I overthinking? Help. Dating a guy, 28 Mao, from a bachelor party. Charming, funny, handsome, and an unorthodox priest. Initially unsure, distance plus career. But he pursued me and offered to visit Florida. I thought I was being shallow, so I agreed to go out. He planned great dates, met my parents, and was a total gentleman. Before returning to NY, he invited me to road trip with him and his dog. I normally would never do that with someone I barely knew, but he earned my trust, and I figured, he's a priest. What could happen? As did my parents. From the start of the drive, something felt off. He asked me weird questions like, what's the scariest situation you've ever been in? And again that night at a Motel 6, he joked, if you see me staring at you in the middle of the night, don't worry about it. Creepy, but I laughed it off, thinking he was just trying to break the ice. When we arrived at his house, attached to a shut-down church, things got worse. The place looked abandoned. No food, utensils, or towels, just piles of dirty laundry and scattered papers. At this point, I'm freaked out. It looked like he was a squatter, the opposite of what you'd expect from a priest or Yale grad. I questioned his intentions. Everything seemed so off. He showed me to my room, said he was tired, and left before I could turn on the light. I gasped when I turned on the light. The only furniture was a barred bed with straps on the corners. I closed the door that didn't lock and stayed up until 4 a.m. praying, remembering I told him I had a torn ACL. He knew I was vulnerable. I didn't dare try to leave, so I waited until morning. I woke up the next morning, and while he was at work for a few hours, I documented everything. In daylight, it felt scarier, completely empty, like he didn't live there. No sheets on his bed, no clothes in his closet, no nothing. I took pictures and videos of everything sketchy. Then I quickly packed and left for the city. Here's the part that haunts me. The night before, I saw purple hydrangeas blooming outside. I wanted to see them better in daylight. But when I left, all but one were suddenly dead. I took a picture because I couldn't believe it. The church connection made it creepier, and I still don't know what to think. I left him a note explaining why this wouldn't work, but he didn't see it, and I had to awkwardly text him. All he did was give a thumbs up. I can't tell if he took it well or is plotting against me. Now I'm back in Florida, but he knows where I live from our date, knows I can't run, and knows I'm alone these weeks. I keep replaying everything. The bed with straps, the missing knife, his arguments, creepy comments, wanting to hike with my torn ACL, and his persistence. Everything seems off now that I can reflect. I don't know if I narrowly avoided something sinister or if I'm overthinking. I don't know if I was targeted by a psychopath. But I can't shake the fear, and I worry about other women he might charm.